Okay, I am live. Happy Monday evening to everyone watching on the replay. Everyone who's going to pop in here live. We'll wait a couple of minutes. People usually pop in kind of right as you start. Gavin, what's up, man? There you go. Gavin, how you doing? By the way, I have two monitors, so I'm making sure everything looks fine. I could also use this as a reference, which is really cool, and I don't have to change screens, so that's pretty fun. Um, but yeah, Gavin, how are you? Welcome in, man. So yeah, we're gonna wait a couple of minutes. Hope everyone's doing well. Gavin, if you have any questions that you'd like me to answer for when I do some AMA stuff, let me know. I liked your review of Blade Runner. Yeah, I did see that you commented. I will definitely make sure to respond. I enjoyed it. I did. I was surprised because it wasn't what I thought it was going to be honest. But yeah, it was a solid movie. I'm looking forward to 2049. I can't wait. Hopefully this sounds good. Hopefully my mic is working and doing all that good stuff. But yeah, it's kind of an impromptu stream, to be honest. I wasn't planning on streaming, but I was like, I want to do an update video, but I was like, I don't really have that many updates to like push or tell you guys, so I wanted to make sure that I was able to um that I could give you some updates on my short film, and also be able to do a little bit of AMA because it's been a while since I've done it. Michelle, how are you? Welcome in. Art, how are you? Art, how you doing, man? Your anticipation for Halloween Kills has got to be through the roof, man. I can't wait. I haven't watched any of the other trailers. I watched just the first trailer, and that's enough for me. I've been staying away from the marketing. But man, how have you been? It's been a while. What a lovely surprise. Yes. It was unexpected. I also realized like there is a video that I still want to do for September. I gotta figure it out. I actually might save it for October because I was gonna start a new series. And my first guest that I will have on this collaborative series is someone that I have already reached out to, but I might save it for October because I don't want to spoil anything, but we'll probably talk about horror movies. So that is coming down the pipe. But this week is just kind of waiting and getting ready for October. Man, I already have a lot of my horror movies planned on what I'm going to watch, and I'm excited. Let's see. I'm great. How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Stranger Boy's in here. How are you, Stranger Boy? Joey, how you doing? Doing well. Survived my first week of college. Well, congratulations. I remember my first week of college. Congrats for surviving. I'm happy, proud of you, and you got this. You got this, Michelle. So I'm gonna give you guys a couple of updates. Some things about my short film. Everything's fine. It's still going on. Don't worry. The Indiegogo campaign is attached in the description of this video, and there's like 4 weeks left. So there's still a lot of time. If you were planning on, contributing, or if you were planning on getting one of those perks, you still have time. But I did want to let you know that there are some shifts, some new things that are going on, and also some exciting new things that are happening. So let's go with the shift first and foremost. My original plan was to shoot in New York City. That is not going to be the case. I've decided, based on budget, based on the COVID pandemic and the situation going on in the world. Even though I'm filming in the beginning months of 2022, there's so much uncertainty, and because I don't live in New York City or even live close, it's very hard to kind of have a grasp on things. So, with that being said, I will be filming here in Utah. Um, so yeah, I still want to look and hope to get people for the cast and crew, who aren't just residents of Utah. If you're interested in helping out in any capacity, let me know. I'll also share maybe some experience that you have. That'd be great. So yeah, I will be filming in Utah. My wife is actually a producer on the film, so we've been kind of going over a lot of different scenarios, different things that we're looking at, and different places in Utah to shoot. I'm not going to shoot at my place actually, because there's no way I'm shooting at my own personal location. So we will actually get a set and everything. It'll still be kind of the same feel. It just will not take place in New York City. And also, I'm never going outside in this short film. It's all interior shots, so it doesn't kind of matter in a sense. I think there's like one brief moment of exterior shooting, but it doesn't matter necessarily if it's in New York City or in Utah. We can still make it work. So that's one item. Also, the big reason is because of the COVID pandemic, obviously, and it's still not dying down. And then the second thing, which is very exciting, is I have hired an artist who is actually at work right now on the poster as well as the Blu-ray cover for the film. I'm very excited about it. More details will be released soon, as well as very exciting. The last week of the campaign, I will be releasing a small clip to get you excited. Is it going to be an official clip from the short film? No, but it's going to kind of maybe give you a little bit of a sense of what I'm trying to build with this story. So some things to look forward to. Those are some updates. I'm very excited about it. I'm already at work right now on my follow up to Addict, which is not a sequel to Addict. Let me just make that a point. Addict is its own standalone thing, but I am working on another short film project that I hope to also make in 2022. And yeah, so some exciting things in the wet works, or the pipes, I guess you could say. I don't really know what the word actually is, or the phrase. So let me know what you guys think. Again, if you guys are interested in contributing, or if you're interested in just learning more about this short film project, there's a link down below in the description that gives you all of the information on what I'm doing with this project, where all the money is going to in terms of the budgeting, as well as some little tiny small details on plot. I can't really give that much away because there's so much that's I'm trying to keep secret and save for when you guys get to watch it. But I'm very excited. This is going to be a professional film set. It's not going to be amateur. It's not going to be me going with my phone and just shooting stuff. That's not at all what we're doing. I'm trying to build a resume into becoming a filmmaker, becoming uh, the next I don't know, becoming working hand in hand with people like Ari Aster and James Wan and Jordan Peele and all of these creative minds. Jennifer Kent. So like that's kind of the idea. So yeah, more information down below if you'd like to know more about what I'm doing. And I will definitely make sure to let you guys also know this one last thing. I do want to mention this to all my Blu-ray collecting friends out there. You will not get another opportunity to buy this film. Once the campaign is over, it's over. There will be no other chances. I'm not going to be selling Blu-rays after the fact. Once the campaign is done, that's that. And so if you want to get a Blu-ray copy of this film, make sure you don't miss out, because during this campaign, you have 4 weeks left. That's the only time you're going to be able to get Blu-rays. Blu-ray production and distribution is quite expensive, especially with COVID. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know. So make sure you get those Blu-rays, because after the end of next month, I can't remember what day exactly, but after 4 weeks from now, you will not get another chance at a Blu-ray copy of my film, which will include behind the scenes and some other stuff, maybe even an extended cut of the film. We'll see. But anyway, I'm gonna get to your guys' live comments and questions. That was just a little bit of housekeeping news on my short film. If you guys have any questions, you could also email me. My email is actually linked in the campaign below for Indiegogo. So yeah, you can email me questions. Anyway, let's get to some of your guys' comments and questions and all that good stuff. Let's see. Halloween 4Ks come out next week. Yes, they were supposed to come out this week. Stranger Boy. I actually got an email about a week and a half ago where they said that there was a delay, which was fine. That was my plan, was to actually release my big giant Halloween unboxing that I've been hyping up this week. But because of the delay, obviously it's going to have to wait until next month, which is fine, or wait till next week. But I do have some also really exciting videos. I'm doing a series leading up to Halloween Kills. That's very exciting. And it's going to be really cool. There's going to be some really cool content in that. And it's not going to be like reviewing movies. It's not going to be really talking about the franchise. It's going to actually be doing other things, but with the franchise. And I don't want to give anything away, but yes, I do know that, and I'm excited. I think it's October 5th, I believe. Let's see. Excited for kills. Honestly, I'm an impatient person, so I know a lot, but I'm still excited. Once I see the movie, it's going to be a surreal experience. I couldn't do that to myself, man. I really couldn't. I hate spoilers. I'm happy. I'm happy that you're okay with that. And I'm impatient for this movie, but I can wait. I'm not. I don't want to spoil this for myself. When are we going to see Beard Man Nick? It'll be a good look for you. I did have a beard. I just shaved it yesterday, actually. So yeah, my beard, se fue, as they say, in Spanish. Yeah, I just shaved it. So my wife was like, "Hey, I want you to shave your beard," and I was like, "Okay, cool." So I shaved it. Let's see. Love that Mikhail's a producer. I wish I could. Yeah, I mean, there's options. That's the thing. Is there are perks. You can check them out in my campaign, but my wife is funding a lot of the project, and she wants to help me with a lot of the decision making in terms of like location and like all the financial stuff of it. So I made her a producer, and it'll be cool. It'll be cool to have her name on the producing credits. And in my next film, she might even make an appearance. Uh, I wish I could marry a creative person. Um, I get that. She's very creative. Let's see. 4 days till October, 34 days till Halloween. Dude, I'm so pumped. I can't wait to just watch horror movies. Like, it's going to be so awesome being able to just sit there, watch horror movies, and just eat candy, like eat Reese's peanut butter cups, really. October is actually the last month for me where I'm allowed to eat sweets. Once November hits, actually, okay, never mind. That's hard because I have Thanksgiving. After Thanksgiving, I'm kind of turning over a new leaf where I have to be very strict with my diet because of my short film. So, yeah, I have to play a drug addict, and I don't know any drug addicts who are, um, let's just say, bigger per se. I'm not saying I'm big or I'm bigger. You get what I'm saying. I'd like to lose weight for the role. I'm excited for October. It's my favorite month. Me too. October is my favorite month of the year. I also love it not just from like the movie standpoint and like being able to watch nothing but horror movies and like get into the Halloween, festivities of everything, but also because I love the season of fall. I like when the leaves turn orange. I love, just the sense, the feeling of kind of getting a little bit chilly, but also at the same time still not super cold. I love that feeling a lot. So I can't wait, man. I love October, and also we're close enough to this year being over and going on to 2022, which has so many great Star Wars projects, and Halloween ends. I can't wait. Looking forward to it. Your film sounds really intriguing. Yeah, I mean the premise of it, and this is the best way that I can put it, is it's a film about a drug addict who become hold on. Let me phrase this in the best way possible because I phrased it really good in that video, but you also have to understand it took me like 35 tries. I'm not even kidding. I recorded that video like 35 times. It's about a drug addict who, after months of being sober, relapses back into his addiction and is followed by a mysterious and haunting entity. That's all I'm going to give you. And yeah, that's all the little tidbit of information that I can give you and that I'm willing to give you right now. And even when it comes out, like, I'm not answering questions. Like, I'll answer certain things of how I did stuff, but I won't answer questions of like meaning or questions of just anything that's outside of the technical. How about that? That's the best way to sum it up. Um, and there's a reason for it. The Nick Acosta project. Well, it's called Addict. It's more than me. It's going to be more than just me. I mean, yeah, it's a passion project for me, but I'm working with other talents, other actors. I'm working with, other people behind the scenes and editing and, all that stuff, right? So it's more than just me. It's more than just my project. I hope it can kind of become part of like their passion as well. And hopefully it could just kind of be a collective project. But I'm very excited to be able to kind of share this film with you guys and share this story. And I'm so excited. And it's gonna be a process, but it's going to be awesome. And I'm looking forward to that. Is there vodka? This is not orange Kool-Aid. This is so I've been trying to drink. I've been counting calories with my wife to just have better health, right? And we bought this stuff. It's kind of like Crystal Light, but it's not. It's like a knockoff version of Crystal Light, but this is their watermelon strawberry flavor juice. I love juice. I can't wait for a short. Yeah, I can't either. I can't either. It's gonna be what's gonna be great about it is that there's no more mystery. Once it's out, like it's out. You know what I mean? There's gonna be no more mystery. You guys will get a chance to watch it. I know it's been kind of hyped up from Jackson. Like Jackson read the script, Nate's read the script. I've been very, very selective with who I give certain details to. And that's because I am the type of filmmaker, I don't like filmmakers that give you everything. Right. I like filmmakers who are mysterious. And even when I wrote this script, I was still hiding a lot of details. And that's because, one of the things is that number one, I have a perk where you can actually get the official script of my short film. And I don't want there to be answers because I want you to have this sense of being able to figure out the riddle yourself or being able to figure out things yourself. Um, and also number two, uh, I knew I was showing it to other people, like the script. And so I was like, okay, I want them to be able to give me feedback on what they think, honestly, but not give them any detail into what this means. And I say this in such a generic way because it can be interpreted in a lot of different ways. I know what the answer is at the end of this. I know what the message is at the end of this. I know really kind of the sheer terror of everything, right? I know all of this, but I don't want to reveal anything, even when it comes out. I'm going to be very tight lipped because I want you guys to have that experience of being able to kind of figure it out for yourselves or even just have your own interpretation. I think that's really awesome. It's kind of like Inception in that way. The ending of Inception, it's ambiguous and there's a reason for it. It's because Christopher Nolan wanted it to be talked about as an ambiguous film where people still have the conversation. So yeah, I'm very excited about it. It's something that has been, bottled up for years now. This is something that I've been working on for like 4 years. And I'm so excited to be able to make this the first project that I work on. And that's why I'm so passionate about it. Like I've started other projects. Like I had a slasher, I had this, I had that. I even had something that was very kind of similar to like Ted Bundy. Like I wanted to do not like a Ted Bundy like biopic, but something that was very similar in the vein of who Ted Bundy was as a character, as a person. And I decided to work on this project first. I know what my next project is. I know what if I ever get the chance to make a feature, I know what my first feature project is going to be. So like I already have like 3 or 4 projects down the pipe of like what I want to do next after this, after this, after this. And it's really exciting. It's so cool. Like being a creative is so fun because you get these different ideas and these different interpretations and you can just base it off of real life things, base it off of how you feel, base it off of, things that you've seen around you. It's just really cool. And I can't wait to share it with you guys. I need to tell you about how amazing the New York trip I was on 2 weeks ago. To give you an idea about how great the trip was, going to see Hadestown was not the best part. I did see your review on Hadestown on Letterboxd, by the way. I know you did it on the movie, but it's for the play. But yeah, Michelle, let me know. Just message me on Instagram, like DM me on Instagram. I'd love to hear your story about how your trip was. Sorry, I'm like parched, man. Um, let's see. I'm upset because Jamie Lee Curtis basically kind of spoiled something for all of me. I know. I heard about it. I am lucky enough to where I actually don't even follow Jamie Lee Curtis. Not because I don't like Jamie Lee Curtis. There's a lot of like celebrities I don't follow because I'm just like, you know. So I didn't follow her. I've been very good about not being spoiled. I watched the first trailer that released back in July. And I watched the official trailer, not the one that was leaked by the idiots of the internet. And that was it. I haven't watched any other material. I didn't watch the new trailer. I stayed away from other people reacting to the new trailer. I even stayed away from. There's this guy that I follow that me and him we've had conversations. He's also making a film, which is really cool. He's going to be making his first feature film, and I'm ready. I can't wait to support him. But he he's a huge Halloween fan, and he actually kind of cosplays as Michael Myers and does like these funny videos. And I even avoided his video because I usually watch all of his videos because they're funny. But he did a video where he reacted as Michael Myers to the new Halloween Kills trailer, and I I just scrolled right past. So I've been very fortunate. So I ask, please, if you're excited about this movie, I get it. A lot of people are excited about this movie, including me. There's a lot of us Halloween fans out there. Please don't spoil it for me or anybody else. I know Bernardo hasn't watched any of the new stuff either. So just be mindful. Just be mindful of what you post, because I don't want to know anything. I want to be surprised. But it is too amazing to express in text. Hopefully sometime soon. Maybe we'll just have to get like on a chat or something. Like we'll just have to get like on a call or something. You can share it with like me and Jackson and other people. That'd be pretty cool. The fall holidays are fatty time. I'm here for it. Yeah, I know you get Halloween where you eat a lot of candy. If you're me, I just eat Reese's peanut butter cups. I'm not a candy person. I like Reese's peanut butter cups, and that's kind of it. Um, you get Thanksgiving where you get like turkey and stuffing, which I love stuffing. You get pie. Pie is awesome. I love pie. Um, and it's hard to say like, oh, I'm not going to like eat a lot on Thanksgiving. Of course I am. It's Thanksgiving. And then you get Christmas. Christmas, I mean, that's winter, but no, but I would say Thanksgiving and Christmas are winter, obviously, but you get it. Like the end of the year, the holidays, that's where you kind of eat a lot and you can gain a lot of weight. Easily gain a lot of weight. Um, let's see. California is finally getting good weather. Yes, I actually work for a company based in California, so I do know that. Nick, you're giving me Twilight vibes with your pale skin. You're a colon, and I'm here for it, even though I'm technically Team Jacob. Yeah, I can't help I can't help. It's funny because I'm Cuban and Italian. My mom, her entire side is just English and I think maybe a little Irish, but I think it's mostly English. And because I have my mom's skin, unfortunately, my mom is very pale skinned as well. So I kind of can't help it. But I am Latino. I'm a proud Latino. I'm also Italian. You wouldn't know that from looking at me. I mean, Latino, you could probably tell because of my hair. My hair is very dark. My hair is black. It is not brown. And it's funny when I would tell people like I have black hair, people would be like, no, it's dark brown. I'm like, no, it's not. It's black. It's black hair. So yeah, I mean, there are some things that you could tell like I am Latino. My last name's Acosta, which is Americanized. It's actually Acosta, but yeah, that's a little bit about me. I just have my mom's skin. I can't do anything about that. Have you watched Requiem for a Dream? It's like watching a horrific car crash in slow motion. I've not seen that, Joey. I know it's something that like it's funny because it deals with drugs and like drug addicts and stuff. I need to watch it before I make my short film, and I plan on doing that. But yeah, I haven't watched it, so I can't even say that was an inspiration for my short film because it's not. Bernardo, how are you? Welcome in, man. I can't keep a secret unless it's a life or death situation. LOL. Oh, I can keep secrets. I have no problem with that. It extends metaphorically too, so I guess I can keep a secret. And my thing is like my mom always told me when I was a kid, because like part of like me being a filmmaker, I also want to act. You know, I'm acting in my short film. I'm playing the lead, but it's funny because my mom would tell me like you'd be really good at acting because you're a good liar. So I'm not. Am I a good liar? I don't know. Not really anymore. I try to be honest, but yeah, I can definitely keep a secret for sure. Let's see. Have you seen any of the Final Destination movies? Yes, I've seen all of them. It's an all right franchise. I don't love them. I don't consider them horror movies by any stretch of the imagination. They're like light thrillers, in my opinion. And I think my favorite one, just because of how bizarre and just kind of dumb it was and outlandish, was it the fourth one with the roller coaster? That one was pretty fun. I love roller coasters. So that one was my favorite. But yeah, they're not very memorable in my opinion, if I had to be honest. Let's see. Christopher Nolan is a narcissistic. I didn't see Tenet. LOL. Christopher Nolan. I'm excited for his new film. It's going to be about Oppenheimer and the atomic bomb. So that's kind of cool. I love this 20-minute rant. LOL. Must have been a while. I can't remember what I ranted about. Sorry. I already lost it. Nick B. Parched of Agua all the time. Let's see. Michelle, have a great night. We'll catch you next time. Don't watch the final Halloween Kills trailer because there's a huge surprise. Yeah. I'm not watching any of the other marketing, Stranger Boy. I'm not watching anything until I'm the next footage I watch of Halloween Kills. It's me going into the theater watching the movie. Yeah, I'm not spoiling myself at all. Yo, what's going on? How are you, beautiful man? Martel in the kitchen. How you doing? For those of you who don't know, he is one of my mods on Twitch, which is really cool. The spoilers are to get more butts in the seats. It's stupid though, man. Look, I'm going to get on a rant. Here we go. I'm going to get on a rant about marketing. The dumbest thing, I understand are what you're saying, and you're not wrong, but it's so stupid to spoil things in trailers because we want to get more butts and seats in the casual fans. If that were the case, I'll give you two examples. Okay. Why I don't believe that that's the case in this situation. Number one, they already have a built-in fan base, not just with Halloween fans, but every horror movie fan is going to see Halloween Kills. Every slasher movie fan is going to watch Halloween Kills. Everybody who knows Halloween, who watched Halloween 2018, there was a lot of people that watched it. The majority of them are going to go see Halloween Kills. Whether or not they liked it or not. I mean, that's just how people are. I'm not the biggest fan of Halloween 2018, but I love Halloween. It's amazing. I love that franchise. So to me, I disagree with that. In terms of casual fans, like the first trailer was enough for casual fans. It told you whether or not you want to see the movie. If you saw the trailer and you're like, I want this, you're going to go see the movie. If you saw the first trailer and you're like, I'm not sold, you're not going to see the movie. But here's the second thing where I argue your point. The second reason is if they cared so much about people being at the movies to watch this movie, it would not be going to Peacock. I didn't make a video. I wanted to make a video so bad ranting about how Halloween Kills is on Peacock, and it really bothers me. I didn't make a video. I didn't because I knew I was just going to be upset. I knew I was going to be mad about it. I really just I let the situation, I let it settle. I let everything settle about it. And I just kind of realized, you know what? I get it because of COVID. And I get it. It's because NBC and Universal is so desperate to get people to their garbage service that they're willing to throw on one of the biggest movies of the year. With that being said, they knew that they were releasing this thing to Peacock months ago. They knew it when the first trailer came out in July. People that said it was reactionary because of what the critics thought at the festival in Venice. No. That is not the case. They knew months ago that they were putting this thing on Peacock. Those things don't just happen overnight. There's a lot of paperwork. There's a lot of talking with other people that needs to go on. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that needs to take place in order for this to happen. That wouldn't just happen magically in 24 hours. Them going to Peacock showed me that it doesn't matter how much this movie's making. They're already making Halloween Ends. Halloween Ends is going to come out. Regardless of if nobody saw Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends is coming out. They've already invested that money. They already also know that because it's a beloved franchise, people are going to watch it. It's like the MCU. Does that mean every Marvel movie is successful? No, of course not. Right. But the thing that you have to realize and understand is that they should not be showing spoilers in their trailers because guess what you're doing? Number one, you're arming all of the trolls of the internet so they can just go and just give spoilers away to everybody randomly who is excited for this movie like me. I'm afraid to make Halloween Kills content, if I'm going to be honest with you, because I don't want some troll just all of a sudden blasting all the spoilers in my comments. And not only that, the second thing, you're doing a disservice to the fans and even the casual fans Because what is the element of surprise then? What is the element of surprise? And I'm not saying this movie is going to have ginormous spoilers in it, like something of the vein of like Avengers Endgame, right? I'm not saying that. But when you show too much of your movie, you are selling your audience short, because even though you're like, look at this is so great. And you're going to maybe get people to come just because of that little extra thing that you showed. But people are not going to be receptive to it in the theater if you give them everything already that they've seen. They've already seen the movie. You know what I mean? So it's like, to me, I want to know nothing. I watched the first trailer. To be honest, because of this whole situation, I don't want to watch Halloween, the trailer for Halloween Ends next year. I don't. I don't want to watch any trailers, like second trailers for movies, pretty much going forward, because of just the audacity people have. The same thing happened with Venom: Let There Be Carnage. Grace Randolph, one of the top people on this space, and I'm not going to badmouth her. I'm not going to say bad things about her. Okay. Do I watch Grace Randolph personally? No, I don't, but I know other people that do. She blatantly spoiled the post-credit scene of Venom: Let There Be Carnage. And do you know what her response was to people upset at her for spoiling this? She said, well, if they didn't want you to know it, they wouldn't have shown it to fans early. BS. 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 That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Now, I'm not going to tell you what that spoiler is. Did I see it? Yes. I don't know the full context, but I did see it. And I don't really care about Venom. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I care about Venom: Let There Be Carnage. I kind of don't. Like, I'm going to see it this week. I'm excited to see it this week a little bit, because it's a new movie, and I feel like I haven't been in the theater to see like a fun new movie in a while. I mean, I saw The Eyes of Tammy Faye. That was good, but it wasn't like a fun time, you know? So to me, it's like, that's the problem. You have to cut that out. You have to cut it out. You just have to cut it out. You cannot be arming people with this information who will go and just tell everybody else and feel like they're at liberty and that it's okay for them to tell people because they released it early to certain people. I don't like that. That's not, to me, that's not an excuse. Anyway, that's rants over. Friday the 13th or Sleepaway Camp. I'm going to go with Sleepaway Camp. If you would have said Friday the 13th Part 4, I probably still would have said Sleepaway Camp. I love that movie. That movie is just cheesy nostalgia for me. It's cheesy. It's corny. Is it the best movie ever made? Absolutely not, but I love it. And it has one of the best third act twists I've ever seen in a movie, but Malignant is better. I think Malignant has a better twist. But in terms of the original Friday the 13th, this is a hot take. I don't like it that much. Sorry. I don't. I love Friday the 13th Part 4. I love the series. When Jason's the main villain of the series. When Jason's not, Pamela Voorhees is great. She was played great, but it was a movie that felt like I'd seen 1,000 times. You know what I mean? That's my opinion. I'm more of a Friday the 13th Part 4 kind of guy. I love like the final chapter. Ooh, that movie's amazing. I'm skipping out on the trailers for Halloween Kills and Last Night in Soho. I ran out of theater when the Soho trailer played during Malignant. Yeah, Last Night in Soho, I've only seen the one trailer. I think I might have seen another clip from it. That movie, to me, because I don't really know anything about that movie, I feel okay watching stuff for that movie. But if it's like something like that I'm highly anticipating, I don't want to know anything. I really don't. If you don't like Thanksgiving, you probably don't like eating. Oh, there's people that don't like Thanksgiving or that think it's overrated. I like Thanksgiving. Do I think it's a little overrated? No, because food is great, especially when it's made, especially if you're around great people. But yeah, I don't know. That's kind of a hard argument. I think everyone has their own preference. I know a lot of people love Christmas, and I like Christmas a lot. Don't get me wrong, but I feel uncomfortable getting gifts from people, and I also feel uncomfortable giving gifts to people. Just being completely honest, I've always kind of been that way. When I was a kid too, I felt weird getting gifts from people. Like, oh, thanks. I'll probably never use this in my life. And like giving gifts, I'm terrible at it. I don't really like it that much. When it comes to like my family, like usually I let Michaela do all of that because I don't really care. And this is just a personal thing. I don't like clothes, and as I've gotten older, I get clothes for Christmas, which is fine. I'm not saying anything's wrong with you getting clothes, and people. Look, clothes are essential. I'm not saying that not wearing clothes is or wearing clothes is not essential, but I'm not a big clothes guy. I don't care about brands. I don't care about like clothes, man. I told Mikhail, I said, look, if anything ever happened with filmmaking where I was invited to a giant award show like the Oscars, you'd have to pick out my clothes. Like, I don't really care. I'd literally go in this. You know what I mean? That's just me. I like feeling comfortable, and I wear a lot of graphic tees. So when somebody gets me like a nice shirt, I don't really know how to react. You know what I mean? I don't know how to react when people give me anything. I just feel awkward. So let's see. I was watching Halloween Wars and I didn't have any cake, but I had pumpkin pie, so I ate the pie. Ooh. That's another thing I like about this time of year. Like October, November, December, you start getting like the Food Network shows, like the competition shows start becoming like holiday themed. It's really cool. I like it a lot. In other news about my short film, I have to recast another actor, LOL, since they can't come back for reshoots. That's cool, man. It's frustrating, but it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, I don't know, man. The situation's interesting, but what can you do? Your mom called you a liar. No bueno. Element. I'm 90% honest with my mom because she's mostly modern and progressive. Yeah. So I'm very much enjoying my fall break. Find my new cast. Screw Peacock in the chat. Let's see. I wonder if Universal Blumhouse knows that they're spoiling a lot. I don't think they care. I don't. And you know what? It's not even Blumhouse. I think it's more to do with Universal. Universal is notorious for being terrible in their marketing campaigns because they spoil too much. I don't even think it's on Blumhouse. Blumhouse doesn't have a say, really. Universal is the parent company. Blumhouse is the this is kind of how it works. Okay. You have an umbrella. Universal's at the top. Universal is the umbrella that shields everything, right? Blumhouse is in the inside along with whatever other production company there is, right? At the end of the day, Universal makes all of the decisions in terms of marketing because they're the ones who are really backing the film. Blumhouse is back. I'm not saying Blumhouse isn't backing it, but it's weird. It's kind of groggy, but yeah, Universal. It's more Universal than it is Blumhouse for sure. I can tell you that with certainty. Um, just 18 more days to Halloween Kills. Yes, I know. I'm very excited, man. My anticipation for this movie has not changed. It has not wavered. I can't wait. I can't wait for Halloween Kills. I really can't. That's why I'm not sure about when the Scream trailer comes out because I feel like they'll spoil who the killer is. They're not showing anything. And the thing is, a person that I follow who I really like is Drum Dums. Have a good night, Bernardo, by the way. A person that I like is Drum Dums. Lee McCoy, he's a huge Halloween fan, big horror guy. And he said something that I actually disagree with. He said that Scream is doing a great job with their marketing because they've shown nothing. They've done a terrible job, but just on the complete reverse spectrum, on the opposite side. Like you have Halloween Kills and you have Universal showing too much. But then on the flip side, you get Scream and Screen Gems, Scream and Screen Gems, I think, right? Or whatever, Warner Brothers, we'll say, because it's Warner Brothers at the end of the day, showing nothing, not a poster, not anything. Now, granted, am I saying they need a full-blown teaser trailer or anything like that? No. But you need to come out with something. You can't put a poster out there with Ghostface's face on it that just says Scream 5. I'm going to be honest here. I haven't mentioned anything about Scream. I haven't really talked about Scream 5 on my channel. I'm excited about the movie. I do like the Scream franchise. The original's the best, and then after that, I kind of prefer 3 and 4 over 2. I know a lot of people like 2 a lot, but I really like the 4th movie. I thought they did a really good job with Scream 4. And I like Scream 2, but they killed off my favorite character, which is everybody's favorite character too. But the problem is this is my concern. I don't know if this movie is going to be any good. I don't know if Warner Bros. Has confidence in this movie. It feels like the closer we get to when it comes out, which is January, which, by the way, January, and I'm not saying this is an indicator on the movie, January has been a notorious, awful month for movies, especially horror movies. I've seen some of the worst horror films of my life in January. One of those movies came out a few years ago, The Grudge. That movie sucked. Now, I'm not saying that's the case with Scream 5. I haven't seen the movie. We haven't seen any footage. We haven't seen anything from that movie. But it's kind of telling that they haven't shown even a poster, that they haven't even dropped even a dash of anything, not even a release date for the film. That's the thing. A lot of people don't even know that it's coming out. They haven't released anything. And I think it's because, number one, maybe they don't know how to market it. But I think the bigger reason is because, number two, I think they don't believe in this film. I think it's going to be very hard without Wes Craven's presence. Um, I like the guys who are directing it. They did a really good job with what's that movie? The one Samara Weaving was in it. Man, I can't remember, where the family's like hunting her down or something, and it was like a fun. It was like a fun. Not, I wouldn't even consider it a horror movie, but it was like a really fun, like, dark comedy. Um, yeah, I don't know if they believe in this film. I really don't know. And we'll see. I think it's going to be very tough. I think part of the problem that Scream has, to be honest with you, is the invincibility of their core characters. The fact that they're going into this fifth movie now with the same Ready or Not. Thank you, Zeko. Thank you. How are you, Zeko, by the way? Welcome in. Um, yeah, it's the guys who did Ready or Not that are directing the new Scream film. Which they're just naming it Scream, with the 5, I think, instead of the S. Kind of stupid. I'm not a fan of that, but I wasn't a fan of it with Halloween 2018 because we have 3 Halloween movies now. But um, the thing is, when you go into a franchise like Scream that is going to bring in Neve Campbell, where has she been? I don't know. She fell off the face of the earth. Courtney Cox fell off the face of the earth, and what the hell's his name? Is his name David? I want to say his first name's David. I can't. Why am I blanking on his name? Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. This is why I have this other monitor right here. Scream cast. I feel like it's David something. David Arquette. There we go. I looked it up. I'm sure you guys probably shouted at me in the chat. David Arquette. When you have those 3 and they're coming back for the 5th movie, I kind of don't care. I don't care. It's not like Jamie Lee Curtis, where Jamie Lee Curtis, yeah, she's been in a lot of Halloween movies, but there's been a lot of sequels without her in it. You know what I mean? And I wasn't even the biggest fan of her coming back, and I've said that. They need to kill off her character in Halloween Kills, but to be honest, don't spoil anything. I have not seen any other footage other than the first trailer, so please do not comment on what I'm about to say. I don't think they're going to kill her, and I don't think they're going to kill her in Halloween Ends either. It's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. But because again, I don't know the major thing that she spoiled or whatever. I don't know, because I've been trying to stay off of Halloween Kills traction. But for me, Scream is something where at this point in time, I don't know if it's going to fit. I don't know if it's going to fit. And not having Wes Craven there, bringing back the original cast where they're all washed up actors, where it feels like kind of who cares at this point. Whereas like Jamie Lee Curtis has never been washed up. She's always been in mainstream media in some way or another, you know? It's challenging. It's going to be challenging, and we'll see. We'll see. I could be totally wrong, and I hope I am. Rest in peace, Betsy Palmer. Oh, that sucks. All right, I'm sorry about that, man. Matt Stone wore dresses to the Oscars. Best thing I've ever seen. Yeah. Let's see. I'll have to watch tomorrow. Have a good night and good luck with the movie. Thank you, Zeko. I appreciate it. Scream is no Halloween, but someone will see it. No. I'm not saying that Scream doesn't have an audience, right? I'm not saying that. The fact that the movie is now October, November, December, January, 4 months out, roughly 4 months out, less than 4 months, but we'll say roughly 4 months. And they've shown nothing, not even a single poster. I don't think they believe in this movie. Not saying it's bad. I just don't know if they believe in it, to be honest. Or maybe they're waiting for after Halloween Kills, the hype dies down for Halloween Kills. It's baffling to me. I don't understand how you don't set anything out there into the sphere. You know, it could just be a graphic with Ghostface's face on it, not even a poster. That's just a Scream 5 coming January. They haven't even done that. And I fear it's because they're trying to hide the movie. We'll see. I hope I'm wrong. And I hope it's one of the best Scream sequels we've gotten, but I don't know. I don't really know why they would be this secretive. And it's not to hide the killer. Let's be honest. It's not to hide the killer. They've marketed the other Scream movies. There's a way to do it without, highlighting who the killer is, right? Let's see. Ready or Not was great. No need for a sequel. It's a great standalone. I love the Scream 4 title because it was just Scream. Yeah, I don't really like that either. I think it's just, I don't know. Just call it Scream 4, call it Scream 5. It's like if you have a base already and it's already been something, if you have a base already of like what you want to do in terms of like your titles, right? Because you had Scream 2, Scream 3. Why not keep going on that trend? I don't know why you change it up. Just keep it. Just keep it how it is. It's fine. Would you rather watch a Rob Zombie Halloween film or a Rob Zombie non-Halloween film? If we're talking on the merits of, okay, you're talking about a Rob Zombie's Halloween or Devil's Rejects. It's hard, man. I'll say a non-Halloween Rob Zombie film, and the reason for it is because he's like Ari Aster, where it's like I don't like a lot of what he's done, right? I think he's made some awful movies and some really questionable decisions, especially when it comes to a script. His scripts are some of the worst ever. But he's always going to be a director that I'm very interested in or like very intrigued by. Like I know he's doing a Munsters movie, right? I'm gonna see it. Do I care about the Munsters? No, I never really liked the show, to be honest. It was just not for me. But like I'm interested. I'm fascinated the fact that he's doing it because it's Rob Zombie. I'll watch anything he does. I watched 3 from Hell. I have it on 4K. I have 3 from Hell on 4K. Garbage movie, but like it doesn't deter me from watching any of his films. I've watched all of Rob Zombie's movies, and I'll probably watch the rest of his movies, throughout his career because he's just one of those directors where I'm intrigued by him, because I feel like he's the type of director where he is capable of making one of the greatest horror films of all time if he just get out of his own way. If he just allowed other people to write his scripts. I am not a Peacock Premium subscriber. I'm not, and I refuse to be. I am going to watch Halloween Kills multiple times in theaters, and that's it. And then I'll buy it on Blu-ray, and that'll be my Halloween Kills experience. I'm not watching it on Peacock. If you guys want to stay safe, and I get it, you want to stay inside, be healthy, be safe. I understand that, obviously with the circumstances of the pandemic, and also the fact that it's really. It's more comfortable to watch in your own home. You do that. I'm not going to deter anybody from doing that. It's great that you have an option, but I refuse to get Peacock. I do have Peacock's free service, but that's because Office episodes, if I really want to watch them, I just need to buy it on Blu-ray, to be honest. I think I've opened up Peacock like 3 times, if I'm being honest. One time to watch Howard the Duck. Let's see. By the way, the Babadook was amazing. Very creepy without any jump scares. Yes, Babadook is amazing. I love that film. I actually recommended Chris from Filmstock to watch it today. What's a film you watched in theaters that left you in silence till the credits were over? For me, it's probably Parasite and Uncut Gems. Parasite's a good one. I think I agree with Parasite. Uh, Joker left me pretty silent because the way that that movie ended, I was like, wow. Um, Sleepaway Camp, because my jaw was to the floor. Those are probably some of the best examples, I guess. And I guess watched in theaters. I didn't watch Sleepaway Camp or Parasite in theaters, so I'll say what was the second one that I said? Joker. I'll say the Joker. That was probably the one movie. When are you gonna grow out your hair and beard like Rob Zombie? Probably never. Just being completely real with you, unless I play a part that requires me to do that. Yeah, I get why people like Rob Zombie. It's cool. Like he looks like he seems like a chill dude, but yeah, I that's not my style. My wife would not be attracted to me if I look like that. What's a horror movie that you would love to have seen in theaters when it first came out? For me, I would have given anything to see Child's Play because it's my favorite horror movie ever. Mine's easy. Halloween 1978, my favorite movie of all time, along with this beautiful poster behind me, Empire Strikes Back, not Black Widow. I'm changing that out. I just haven't done that yet, and I'm trying. I need to get new poster boards because I have posters that don't fit these because these are like Walmart posters, but yeah, Empire Strikes Back and Halloween 1978 is my favorite film of all time. They're tied. Um, but yeah, I've seen Empire Strikes Back in theaters. Have not seen it. Halloween 1978. I've looked for showtimes. Like if I look at showtimes right now, I'm like, well, Halloween Kills is coming out. They should have Halloween 1978 playing near me. Utah sucks in every regard. Um, but if I look at Halloween 1978 showtimes, there is a Fandango thing, right? And it's nowhere to be seen. There was an event that they were doing that was, where is it? Landmark Cinemas and stuff like that. Not playing near me. It's like California. So yeah, it kind of sucks. Yeah, they don't even give you any options for where I live. But yeah, that would be my choice easily. Easily every day, man. Uh, you got this. Stay awesome. Thank you, Joey. I appreciate it. But that's gonna do it, I think, for this live stream. I didn't want to get on here very long. I guess I'll answer this last question. Do you believe David Gordon Green when he says kills will be his Empire Strikes Back? What does that mean to you? I don't believe him. I don't believe him at all. I'm gonna be honest. I'm excited for Halloween Kills, and I hope it's great. I really do hope it's his Empire Strikes Back. But I don't believe David Gordon Green. Of course, he's gonna say that. It's his movie. any director, it's like Addict, man. I'm gonna say Addict is the best freaking thing ever because it's my movie. You know, does that mean it's fact? You have to decide for yourself. I mean, that's the subjectivity of film. I don't agree with him because I feel like he lied. When it came to Halloween 2018, he lied about what this movie was going to be, and he lied about certain things for the movie. That's neither here nor there, but Halloween 2018 was not what he said it was going to be. He said it's going to be the long-awaited sequel to the original film. I actually prefer Halloween 2 over over Halloween 2018. And I don't like Halloween 2. I don't like the fact that they're brother and sister. I hated that twist, right? But Halloween 2018 felt like on one hand, like a complete fan service film for Halloween fans, but on the other hand, felt like a complete discontinuation of what we know. Um, so I don't believe him. If I'm being honest with you, Art, I know it's probably not the answer that you want, but it's the answer that you're gonna get. I don't believe him. I don't think David Gordon Green's that good of a director. I haven't been that impressed. Pineapple Express, for what it is a fun movie. But is it groundbreaking? No. Halloween 2018. It's a good movie. The more I watch it, the more I don't like it. But is it so impressive? No. Um, yeah. So that's kind of I guess that's my answer. Is I don't believe David Gordon Green. I want this movie to be great. I want it to be everything that I hope for and everything that you hope for. But at the end of the day, he's gonna say what he has to say to market his film. Do I think it's fair that he gets The Exorcist next? No. why are you touching that? Like, I don't think he's proven that he's really that capable of being a good horror director. And I think part of the problem is Danny McBride. And I swear, if there's jokes in Halloween Kills that take away from the tension and the suspense, I am going to be pissed. You will see me on here, and I'll still watch the movie a couple more times to really let it sit in. But you will see a Nick who comes on here when I give my full breakdown of the movie and review. You will see me be utterly frustrated. So we'll see. I don't believe anything that they say until I see the movie for myself. Do I consider Blumhouse a product of Hollywood? Of course. I mean, it's their production company. In order, like, in saying, Hollywood's full of liars, I don't agree with that, but I mean, you're not wrong essentially as well. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to get down that line. I'm just saying in terms of like him as a filmmaker, I don't believe him. But anyway, that's gonna do it for me, guys. I wanted to get on here, do a little short stream, do a little update, kind of an impromptu stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Those who chatted in the comment section, those who watched on replay, I appreciate it. Make sure you check out my Indiegogo campaign. If you can, if you would like to contribute to it, that'd be awesome. If you are someone who wants to collect the Blu-ray, you should know that after this campaign is over, there will be no more options to get a Blu-ray. It's kind of, I know I'm getting one, and the people who buy a Blu-ray, that's kind of basically, that's kind of it. So if you want a Blu-ray copy of my short film Addict, make sure you go down there and look at that link and get that Blu-ray copy, I guess. Seal it up. But I'm gonna head out. I got Midnight Mass to watch. I'm on episode 4. The show is damn impressive. I've been being patient. I'm not trying to get through all of it. I'm taking my time with it, and I've really enjoyed it. Mike Flanagan is a phenomenal director, and it's really layered with some great character development and some great dialogue, and yeah, it's pretty crazy. But yes, I'll be back maybe with another video this week. I don't really know what that video is going to be. We'll see. And expect a lot of Halloween October content. I'm very excited. October 1st is Friday. And I can't wait to start watching horror movies every single day. All right, guys, take care. Have a good one. I'll see you guys later.